Okay, we're live on, hi everyone, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Let me connect to Instagram. Let's see. I think we're going live on Instagram as well. Okay, we're live on all three. Hi everyone. I hope you're having a nice Friday. I have some just all good news, I guess. All good news. Who can't use some good news? Okay, so we were able to reopen. We had temporarily closed our intakes on August 1st, and we reopened them yesterday, and we got a new girl. Her name is, she's a little granny girl. Her name is Bella. And she was relinquished to the West Los Angeles City Animal Shelter, and they said she might be 11-ish, 10 or 11. She's was losing weight in the shelter and having bloody diarrhea, so we got her yesterday, took her immediately to our vet. We're waiting on all of the diagnostics. Blood work was sent out to the lab. Actually, here, let me pull up, if I have her photo here, let me pull up her photo. Blood work was sent to the lab. Let me see. There she is. There's little Bella. So blood work was sent, senior blood work was sent out, urinalysis was sent out, a GI panel was sent out, and that can take a little bit longer to get those results. Our vet did x-rays. They said nothing abnormal on x-rays other than age-related arthritis. And then they did an ultrasound on her, and there may be some sort of mass or something in her intestines. So we're trying to get an appointment with an internal medicine specialist, and hopefully we can get in soon. And if we can't get a consult on the books soon, we'll just take her in through emergency at a specialty hospital. But we're waiting for all of the diagnostics to come back, so when we go to the ER, we can show them what we have so far. She is eating. I'm going to show you her video of her leaving the shelter yesterday. Oh my God, you're going to fall in love with her. Here she is. Okay, honey, here we go. Dancing, Haley. Ready? Ready? You want to leave? Here we go. He's going. He's going to go see the vet. Let's go, honey. He's going to go to the hospital. Let's see. Good girl. Can you turn the camera? Here we go, sweet girl. We're gonna go. We're out of here. She's so beautiful. Yes, we may have just gotten ourselves a hospice doggy, but it is what it is. We're just gonna do everything we can for Bella. And if we can find her a foster home, that would be great. If anyone is in the Los Angeles region and is willing to foster Bella, please go to campcocker.com and fill out our foster application. It might be a long-term foster if she ends up being diagnosed with something that's going to make her not adoptable. Okay, but that's the good news. We got a new dog and we reopened our intakes. Prior to reopening our intakes, on August 1st, we had to make the decision to temporarily close our intakes, and we had just committed to one last one last dog from a shelter. It was a mommy dog and her puppies. And for those of you that maybe didn't need to catch up, I'm going to play the video of Sandy and her puppies leaving the shelter. And this was August 2nd. Let me introduce those of you who haven't met Sandy yet. This is her rescue video from August 2nd. We're out of here, honey. Let's go. Let's get in the car with your babies.
All right,
So she'll go in there with them?
yeah, okay.
Okay. How's it going, pretty girl? You're so brave. Look at you. You're a good girl. Is it a boy or girl?
This one's a boy.
Okay.
Another boy.
Okay.
So 2 boys and a girl.
Is it a girl?
This one's a girl.
This little dude's got something to say. Okay, so the one you're holding is all black, and this one looks brown, right? Brindle. And then this is the girl, so that's how I can tell them apart. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I gotta name her.
But not a pyro, because if it was, then this would all be dark.
Okay, so no pyometer, thank God. Good morning, sunshine. Do you want me to hold it up for you? Good, yummy, just food for dogs. You like that? Or actually, wait, this is open farm. There's your babies that you're nursing. I'm so proud of you. You've been so brave, honey. So that was Sandy and her puppies on August 2nd. We suspect that they were born July 31st. That's what the best guess is. Sandy also, when we first got her, she had anemia and pancreatitis, and we were at the vet, and she had to get some treatment for that. So here are the puppies only a few days after they were rescued. This was August 7th, and you can see how fast they're growing. Take care of you cats on the team. There you go. So that was August 7th. Now I'm going to show you, they're growing so fast. Let me show you Sandy's puppies. Their eyes are open and they have names, and this is August 16th. Gosh, look at the baby.
It's the little moments.
Look at you guys. You are so cute.
Little moments.
Look.
Between the sunrise and the sunset. Little moments we won't forget.
they are precious. So they all have names. It's 2 boys and a girl, Laguna, Mr. Pickles, and Tuxedo. And we had somebody had donated 2 DNA test kits to us. So we did one on Sandy, the mom, and one on Tuxedo, and we mailed those out on Tuesday. And the results usually take about 3.5 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. So we're hoping to get some answers. We're hoping a month from now we're going to have answers on what kind of breed everyone is. Sandy's not a Cocker Spaniel, and her puppies are not Cocker Spaniels, but they are just nice, cute puppies. And so if you want to follow along, check our Facebook page. I've been doing daily live streams there, so you can watch them grow. So that's good news. So I wanted to give you some more good news. We've had some adoptions. Yay! Part of the reason we had to close intakes temporarily was our adoptions have slowed down so much, and we had just rescued too many dogs. And it's not that we were rescuing too many dogs. It's just that we were rescuing at a pace that we're accustomed to with dogs leaving. And dogs just have not been getting adopted at a normal rate. And it's market saturation. So many people got dogs during the pandemic, and we're just experiencing a new drop in adoptions, and started in February. And at this time it feels like it's more economic anxiety. So, but I wanted to share with you 3 adoptions. Since we closed our intakes, we've had 3 adoptions. Okay. First up, Marigold. This is our little senior from Texas. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yay for Marigold. It's so rare to get a senior dog adopted. So this was a pretty special adoption. And then Fozzie Bear got adopted. Do you remember Fozzie Bear? Someone donated a DNA test kit, and he's 46 pounds, and his DNA test came back 100% Cocker Spaniel. Here he is meeting his new adopter.
You're gonna meet right now, bud. Come on in. He's a sweetheart. You're doing so good. We're meeting. Good job, baby. We're getting some breakfast. There you go. Good job. You're a good jumper. Good boy. There you go. Oh, here's to the door. Come on, little bug.
that meant a lot to me. So Fozzie Bear's adopters live in Utah, and one of her dads flew to Los Angeles to meet him and adopt him, and he flew on one of those charter airlines where I think there's like 30 seats, and you can bring your dog and buy a dog a seat next to you. So Fozzie Bear got to travel in style back to Utah. And then the last adoption that we had in August was little puppy Betsy. And actually she's in a foster to adopt because she's not yet spayed. So the agreement is it rolls over from a foster agreement to an adoption agreement once she gets spayed. But Betsy's adoption was pretty heartwarming. Oh, MG. Oh my God. Betsy?
Betsy.
Is it your first social outing? Yes, you're on your social field trip.
That one looks good.
She's a Wiggly. He's a Wiggly for Dr. Rick.
Paws on the ground! Yay, Betsy! Paws on the ground! Yes! Betsy! You never walked on grass
You just get your bathies? You gonna meet your new mama? Yes, you're gonna meet your new mama tonight. Oh my God! She's like, what? Who are you? Oh my God! Oh, what has she got? That's I love seeing dogs go on to, it's like sending them off to college. So that's good news. What more good news can I share with you? Okay, so and interesting, so that we were closed for intakes for 3 weeks. In those 3 weeks, we did not have to say no to any Cocker Spaniels in shelters. That's how rare it is for a Cocker Spaniel to be in a shelter. And I don't know what we would have done if there had been a hit by car Cocker. We probably would have said yes and just figured it out. But luckily, in that 3 weeks that we had to temporarily close our intakes, we did not have to say no to any Cocker Spaniels in shelters. In fact, the intakes we took, Sandy is not a Cocker Spaniel or her puppies, and our new girl from yesterday, Bella, also not a Cocker Spaniel. She looks like a little poodly something cute. So we still have Cocker Spaniels, though. We have Cocker Spaniels for adoption. We have 3 young ones that are having a hard time getting adopted. And again, it's market saturation. It's economic anxiety, and I do think that these young dogs, when they're really young, our 3 young Cockers that we have for adoption are between 1 and 1.5 years of age. They all need potty training. They need puppy classes. They need work with a force-free dog trainer on just basics because they didn't have any of that with their former people. So And also young dogs need a high energy, high cardio lifestyle. They are just not ready to be couch potatoes yet. And although we've received applications on our young dogs, we have not gotten a good match. And so our goal is not just to adopt dogs out to whoever wants one. We have a big responsibility for every dog we adopt out to place that dog in a home where it's most likely going to be able to meet their needs. And these young dogs have more needs than like a middle-aged dog or a senior dog. The young dogs just have way more needs. But I'm going to play you a quick video clip of each of our young dogs. Elvis is one. He just turned 1 yesterday, and we rescued him in May. He's been staying in Dallas at a vet that has dog boarding and doggy daycare. And our Dallas volunteer, Nahid, asked the daycare place if she could have a little 1-year birthday party for Elvis, and she brought cake and goodies, and one of his doggy daycare friends even brought him a toy as a gift. It was the sweetest thing. Let me play you Elvis's birthday party yesterday. But he's in Dallas and he's up for adoption anywhere in the US. But we don't ship dogs. Anyone who applies to adopt a dog has to complete the adoption screening process and then travel to where the dog is to meet them in person and adopt in person. So Elvis is in Dallas. Here's his little birthday party yesterday. Oh my God. I have more video than that. I have to make a longer video, but that's just a little clip. And then, so we've got Zorro, who is 1.5 years, and he's in the Los Angeles area, and he's so darling. He needs a home with another dog, and he needs, we think, a home with a yard for potty training, because he's getting there with the potty training, but his foster parents have a schedule where sometimes they work from home. So they're able to just let him in the backyard frequently for potty breaks. He's a sweetheart. And then there's Wednesday, who is 1.5 years. And she's also in the Los Angeles region. She is not potty trained, also needs a home with another dog, a confident dog, to be the leader. She needs a house with a yard for potty training. She is not potty trained. It's hit and miss. And of all 3 of those dogs, she absolutely needs to go to an adopter that's prepared to work with a force-free dog trainer. Force-free dog training involves no aversive approaches, no rough handling, no choke chains or chain collars, no alpha, because Cocker Spaniels are so sensitive. And if you do balance training or alpha style dog whisperer training, it can affect your ability to bond. It can affect them to be able to trust you and fully bond with you. So force-free training all the way. But Wednesday, at this point, cannot even go on leash walks in public because she's so leash reactive and stressed out because her former owners just never took her on walks. So she really is having a hard time getting adopted, and she's only 1.5 years old, and she's very sweet in the home. So let me play her video for you. Poor Wednesday. She needs someone to understand her.
Think about this.
I love it.
What about this?
I love it more.
How about this?
I love it.
She's so pretty. She's so beautiful. So those are our 3 young dogs that should have been adopted months ago. So people say they want young dogs. We have them. But I think, a lot of people who have applied are looking for young dogs who are no work, that don't require potty training, don't require training at all, and can be couch potatoes. And that is not our 3 young dogs. None of them are couch potatoes. So we're just gonna just keep hoping and spreading the word that we can find an appropriate adopter for each one of those young dogs. And then Sandy's puppies are also gonna need, when they get old enough to go to a foster to adopt home, they're gonna need people prepared for high energy puppies and training and all that stuff. So we do have young dogs for people who say they can't find young Cocker Spaniels. We've got Wednesday, Zorro, and Elvis. So, okay, so what else can I tell you about? Our harnesses are here. Let me share a little video that shows, it's a harness leash set, and we had them custom made, and they fit great, and we had them designed specifically so they don't restrict the dog's shoulders. So you can see the dog's shoulders are not restricted when they move. But the harness leash sets are in our store at iHeartCockerSpaniels.com. I'll pop that in the comments, but here's the video. How adorable are our little models? Violet, Hershey, and Libby were modeling. That reminds me, Libby's doing great. So she just had her recheck with the doctor who did her 2 knee surgeries. When we rescued Libby from the San Jose, California shelter earlier this year, she had been hit by a car. Her first surgery was an FHO surgery on her right hip. And that right hip, they basically removed the head of the femur, and then over time, muscle and tissues grow in to form a new socket. So, and that does take time. So her hip is still healing, and when she walks on the right side, you can see her leg is not perfectly in line because the hip socket is still forming. Then she had her left knee surgery. Her 2 knees were out of the sockets. They weren't even going in and out. They were completely out, bone rubbing against bone. So she had her left knee surgery, had PT rehabbed. Then she had her right knee surgery, and she's currently going to PT. She's getting physical therapy daily right now, but I think if she were to get adopted right now, someone's going to have to continue her physical therapy with a certified physical therapist. So not all PT services are by people who've been certified. So that's important. But anyway, so she's going to need physical therapy probably 4 to 5 months. And then maybe in 6 months, it can be decreased, but she may still need physical therapy tune-ups for 9 months or a year. But let me show you her video of her working at physical therapy. She is such a sweetheart. She's so brave. Let me see. I've got all my notes here of what I wanted to talk about. Okay. Okay. So I did want to mention we did not have to pass on any Cocker Spaniels in our local shelters during the 3-week period that we had to temporarily close intakes. However, we did say yes to a new Cocker Spaniel in Mongolia who was on the streets. And that dog had to go to the vet, and we're waiting for updates. I don't know how sick that dog is or not. So I'm waiting for updates on that dog. So when we commit to dogs from Mongolia or South Korea, there's like it could be months and months and months before they actually come here. So the dog that I committed to in Mongolia this month, we may not see that dog till next year even sometime. So we always have a queue of dogs that we've committed to. We're sponsoring their care, and they're in the queue, and they're going to come here one day. So I wonder if I should start posting about those dogs or talking about those dogs, because I've debated whether or not to do this, because sometimes people will see them and want to adopt them and not understand the dog isn't going to be here for 4 to 6 months. So anyway, so we did take one new dog. It was a street dog from Mongolia and a Cocker Spaniel. All right. And then what else? We have a new matching campaign. So when we closed our intakes 3 weeks ago, we had a mountain of vet debt. Care credit was maxed. The other credit cards were maxed. And we had 2 enormous vet bills that were due for the month of July. We had so many people who were so generous. We paid off almost everything. We only have $10,000 left to pay off, and we're hoping to pay that off in the next couple of weeks with whatever donations we get in the next couple of weeks. And then, of course, again, at the end of August, we're going to get 2 vet bills for the month of August. So then we start all over again. But we are asking people to help us not get into this kind of trouble as frequently with so many credit cards maxed out. We're asking our supporters to consider joining our monthly giving program, the Campers. And for as little as 36 cents a day, you can join the Campers and become a monthly donor. And we have a goal in mind, a budget for how many monthly donors we need to be able to move forward and lease something for a rescue, like lease a rescue facility. And 2/3 of that budget is caretaking staff, because we're not going to get a facility and then have 50 dogs with one caretaker. We're just not, I don't believe in that. I believe that there should be a caretaker ratio of 1 caregiver for 10 dogs if I'm going to have a future facility. And that's just important to me. Those are my values. I don't want dogs to be in a hoarding situation. I want them all to get one-on-one human contact, interaction every day. So that budget in mind, when 3 weeks ago I had added up our monthly donors, we were just under 20% of our goal, our monthly goal. Now we are at 21.87% of our monthly goal. We went up. So this is good news, because we're going in the right direction. And we have 2 different sets of donors contacted us and asked us, they're like, if we offer you a large matching donation, can you use that to get more new monthly donors, get more campers? And I'm like, well, let's do it. Let's give it a try. So we have 2 different sets of donors who said they are going to match any new campers, any new monthly donors who sign up. They will match the first 3 months of your monthly donation. So if you sign up today, let's say you sign up for $10 a month, your donation will be matched for the next 3 months. That's $30 from you and $30 from our matching donors, which is amazing. And really, like, it's just, everyone's needing donations, all of the rescues. We don't want to be greedy. We just want to ask you to consider signing up for whatever you can afford. And if it's $10 a month, that has a lot of meaning to our dogs. And plus, if it can get matched for the first 3 months, that's amazing. I'm going to put in the comments here a link to where you can sign up to join the campers. And those who can afford a little more, that's so appreciated. But we just have to get a lot of people to join the campers to help us sustain our rescue and not get in so much trouble again with massive vet debt on all of our credit cards, and oops, I dropped something, to help us reach our goal, our monthly budget, to be able to move forward and get a rescue facility. So I just wanted to say thank you to our matching donors. And let me see what else. I think I covered everything. I did. I covered everything. So thank you so much. Thank you for your support. And for those of you, oh, and also the matching donations will cover any current monthly donors who increase their monthly donation. So it's easy to increase your monthly donation. People who sign up to join the campers, they have a donor portal that they can log into and change their monthly donation at any time. So spread the word. Let's get some more people to join the campers. And as always, I've got my little helper here, always on my lap. It's Elsa. Elsa, do you want to say hi? Oops. Hi, honey. Hi, Elsa. Elsa was just napping. Her little tongue is out. So anyways, thank you for your support, everyone. Spread the word. And if you can join the campers for the next 3 months, basically it's 90 days that they will match any new donations. And they will match them for 3 months in a row. So thank you for your support, everyone. Have a good Friday. All right, bye. Let me see. Elsa, you did